not to say like all women do this or something, but some women use really emotional abuse tactics. You know what I mean? Especially if they're used.
My ex-wife.
Yeah. Well, when they get used to you placating to them, they start treating you like they would treat a child. And they start bossing you around and all this. And then when they're not getting their way, it's like the teenager who's off the reservation. It's like, well, yeah, blah, blah. You know, they start really losing it, trying to gain that control again. And you have to let them know, listen, like your control is going to happen when you calm down and you can communicate and tell me in a healthy way what's going on with you. And I'm going to listen. And then we'll go from there. That's where you get your power back, because I'm going to take away your power by not being present for the toxic behavior. Mm-hmm. And this may require a trip to a counselor. And I don't oftentimes marriage counselors are a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
But the one time it's good is if you find somebody that's good, first of all, and that's always a trick. But the purpose of going is to learn better conflict resolution strategies. That's when the counseling world, they have that nailed down pretty good with the Gottman stuff. Because they've identified they call it the 4 horsemen, 4 things that people do in arguments that will kill every relationship. Mm-hmm. And by the way, that's criticism, defensiveness, contemptuousness, which is seeing the other, you as just better than the other person is stupid or terrible or whatever. And then stonewalling, which is can be done in different ways. It's either taking yourself out of the conversation completely, like this conversation's over and then that's it, you know?
End of discussion.
End of discussion. That's stonewalling, or sitting there in the conversation and shutting off and disengaging. And therefore you're not listening or responding, or interrupting the other person every time they try to make a point so that there is no discussion they can have, right? So it's where you shut the conversation down. But anyways, those 4 things, plus, and added to that is anything from a point of arrogance. So just believing you're right no matter what, and not even being open to the idea that maybe something different can happen here. So a lot of women are conditioned at birth to do that. And it's unfortunate, but that's what our society has conditioned women to do in order to take control of relationships.
What's up, brother? If you like this clip, go back and listen to the full episode. I guarantee you'll love it. Visit my channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe now. If you prefer to listen to longer episodes in audio format, the podcast is available on all major podcast platforms.